Hello, welcome to my Fat Loss Challenge, week number 5. My name's Sharon, and we're going to exercise, so get up off the couch now. Get up. Come on, get off the couch. And to work our lower abs, work that tummy scoop, we're going to stand straight, and we're going to squeeze your abs in and scoop your hips forward. Squeeze. Do little pulses. Squeeze. Squeeze. Pulse your hips forward. You're scooping your hips up. Squeeze your buttocks. Squeeze. Working those lower abs, working that tummy pooch. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now squeeze and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let go and squeeze and hold again for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Now we're going to sit on a chair, and leaning off the edge of the chair, we're going to lift one leg and then the other with your knees bent. This is working our lower abs. Use those abs to lift your legs up. Really use your abs. You should be feeling this. Now, hold one leg up and hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, and down, and hold the other leg up. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Good job. Now, have a seat and grab a weight if you have one, or you can grab a tin can or can of food or any object, put on the floor in front of you. And we'll stand the weight up on the end if it will stand. If not, just lay it flat and raise your legs up high though. Going to do our legs up over to the side. We're going to do one leg up and over, get that leg up high, and then the other leg. This is working our abs. And then back the other way. Up and over, up and over. Again. And you can do this one while on the couch. Lifting one leg up and over to the side, and get the leg up there high. If you have a weight up tall in front of you like I do, if you knock your weight over, you're not lifting your legs up high enough. Remember to breathe. Four, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now let's lay the weight down flat if you have a weight. Sit on the edge of your chair. We're going to hold on to your chair. We're going to do our feet in front of the weight and behind the weight. In front of the weight, behind the weight. This is working your abs. Front, behind, front, behind. Remember to breathe. Last two. Last one. Okay, you should feel that. You can move the weight. Okay. Catch your breath. Breathe in deep. Now this is one you can do on the couch. We're going to rise up, stand up just a little bit above the chair, not much, almost touching the chair, and sit back down. This is working our hamstrings, the back of our legs. Up just a little, and down. Up just a little. Get lower. If you're up like this, you're way too high. Get low, almost touching the chair, and down. Up just a little bit lower, and down. Up just a little. Working those hamstrings, they should be burning. And down. Up, and down. Up, up, down. I know this part isn't working our tummy, it's working our hamstrings. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Let's do crunches. Work our upper abs. Lean forward, crunch. And crunch. Crunch. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Crunch. 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 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Now do I Dream of Jeannie. Cross your arms. Twist side, side. If you have osteoporosis, don't twist too far. Don't twist too much. Just a little turn. We're not twisting all the way around. Just a little turn. Working our obliques here. Working our sides. No broken bones here. Not twisting too much. Twist and turn. Remember to breathe. Now, fast feet. Stop. And crunch. You got it. Go to one side. Crunch it to one side. Work at our obliques. The other side. Let's raise your knees up. One knee to the other. And just tap your foot on the floor. Good job. Now we're going to lay on the floor if you can. And we're going to crisscross our legs down low through crisscrosses. If you can't lay on the floor, crisscross your legs while sitting in the chair. Now we're going to knees at a 90-degree angle, bend, tap your foot. And if you can't get on the floor, do this in a chair. Do your legs up and down in the chair if you can't get on the floor. Working our lower abs here. Crisscross your legs again. And 4 taps again. Now scissor kicks, legs out straight, big scissor kicks. Now make it small, just little scissor kicks. Now make it big again. You got this. Woo! And come back up. Get back in your chair. And do big arm circles. Do it forward. Then do it backwards, reverse it. Now press it down, down and up. Now forward. Small circles this time. Working our arms, working our shoulders here. Reverse it. And press it down and up. Circle it forward again. And back. Okay, now this time we're going to sit to stand. Cross your arms and then we're going to stand up and sit down. Stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down. Weight should be in your heels. Using your glutes here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's stretch here. Turn your thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs up, thumbs down. Now dangle your arms to your side. Rotate your whole arm at the shoulder, not at the elbow, at the shoulder. Palms forward, palms back. Rotate that shoulder in the socket joint. Palms forward, palms back. Palms forward, palms back. Palms forward, palms back. Forward, 2 more. 1 more. Okay, let's stretch it forward.
Son muchos años que pasaron sin decirte quiero. Y en verdad te quiero. Pero encuentro formas de engañar.
Okay, now at the end, we're going to arch our shoulders forward like an angry cat. Arch forward, and then back, straight back. Forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. Arms overhead, lean to one side. Then reach your arms to the side. And then to the other side. And reach with your hands. Go arms forward. It's a beautiful song here. I love this song. He's talking about robbing a kiss from this girl, and he talks about her being like a butterfly and saying, rob a kiss from you. It's a beautiful song. Shoulders back. Yeah, rotate your ankle. And reverse directions. Flex, point your foot. Wiggle your toes inside of your shoes. Switch legs. Rotate your ankle. Reverse directions. Flex, point your foot. Flex, point, flex, point. Wiggle your toes inside your shoes. Put on the floor. Rotate the outside of your foot against the outside of the shoe on the floor for a good foot stretch. And reverse directions. And the other foot. Tobias. And that you will not go, he says. Beautiful song. In the other direction. Okay, and arms side, down, side, down. And then we're going to lean one leg off the chair for a good hip flexor stretch. Legs spread wide. And grab the back of your chair. And reach like you're pulling for a rope. Reach and pull. And switch sides. Leg off the chair. Hip flexor stretch. Reach, pull that rope. Grab the back of your chair. Reach, pull that rope. And face forward. Cross one leg over your lap. If you can't do that, then just put one foot over your other foot down low. Down low is fine. And gently press that knee down if your leg's over your lap. Sitting up tall. And switch legs, either down low, excuse me, or up high. Sitting up tall. Lay down. Stretch one leg, or sorry, stretch one arm across. And rotate your wrist. The arm is straight. In reverse directions. And stretch the other arm across. Rotate your wrist. Reverse directions. Now gently turn your head to one side for a gentle neck stretch. Come forward, other side. Now come forward, lean your right ear towards your right shoulder. I'm doing my left side so I can mirror image you. It's not that I don't know left from right. Head up. And then the other ear to the other shoulder, keeping that shoulder down. Work. And now, gently touch your hand on top of your head and gently, press your head on your head, but don't pull. Chin down to the side, and then to the other side. Okay, and now I'm going to turn off the music so that I can talk to you. Whew, I hope you enjoyed the workout. I wanted to talk to you about some recipes for weight loss. And you might want to get pen and paper, to write it down. And I kept it simple because a lot of people don't cook much, so I got some very simple recipes here. One thing I really like is Mexican food. Mexican food is one of my weaknesses, being from Texas. And it can be very fattening, but it can also be made very low fat. I have the knockoff recipe for spicy bean burritos with chipotle sauce from Taco Bell. I know Taco Bell's not good food, but I like their spicy bean burritos. And when you Google low-calorie foods at restaurants and fast food places, which, you can do that if you don't know that, but it said for Taco Bell, the most low-calorie thing on the menu is a spicy bean tostada. And so to make it at home, it's very simple. You just get tostada shells, and they're kind of fattening, but you're just using one tostada shell and a whole bunch of stuff on it, so you don't need a whole lot of tostada shells because they're fattening. But so you take a tostada shell and you just spread some refried beans on it. And I like Rosarita's vegetarian refried beans. They're really good and they're low fat, because sometimes refried beans can have a lot of lard, a lot of fat. These are, low fat or fat free. And you put lettuce and tomato on it. And if you want, you can cook some hamburger meat, and you can put a little bit of meat on it if you want. But this recipe is for bean burritos with no meat, but if you add just a little bit of meat, that's fine. The chipotle sauce recipe, I like the chipotle sauce on the tostadas at Taco Bell because it's just so good. But the recipe, I wrote down a knockoff, and you use some light sour cream. It's very simple. It says 1/4 cup light sour cream, and then all the other ingredients, you don't really have to measure it. You can just put a dash of everything, you'll be fine, but it has the measurements. It says 1/4 cup light sour cream, a 1/2 tablespoon of white vinegar. So I would just put a dash of white vinegar, but anyway, and then 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder. So, again, I would just put a dash of onion powder instead of measuring it out. 1/4 teaspoon garlic powder. 1/4 teaspoon salt. 1/4 teaspoon paprika. 1/4 teaspoon sugar, and you don't have to have the sugar, I don't. 1/4 teaspoon cumin, and a 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder. And if you don't have all of those spices in your cabinet, that's fine. Really, the chili powder is the main ingredient. If you just put some chili powder and sour cream, and you'll be fine. And if you have any other ingredients, go ahead and add it. And if you want to leave any of them out, if you don't like any of them, you can leave them out, and it's fine. Just do it to your taste. But anyway, I just love to sprinkle on tostada, and beans are very low in fat and high in protein. They're just so good for you, and they fill you up. So yeah, I just love to eat these tostadas. So at least when I make it at home, I'm not taking off going to the drive-thru at Taco Bell. So I enjoy that. And then another simple recipe is homemade pizza on either naan bread, which is really good, or pita bread. So you just put the pizza ingredients on it, and you have basically a pizza. But I prefer to make homemade pizzas with the semolina flour, the pizza crust flour, because it is so good. It tastes just like a real pizza, and I'm like, wow, I'm eating pizza on my diet. And I love the tomato basil pizzas, and I grow basil in my yard, grow fresh basil, and put tomato slices on it, and basil, and the marinara sauce, or just jar of spaghetti sauce. And oh, it's so good. And a little bit of feta cheese on it. And feta cheese is just very low fat and good for you. But my husband, he doesn't like the tomato basil pizza. He likes only pepperoni and meat on his pizza. So if you want to have a few pepperonis on it, that's fine. It's still much healthier than the fast food pizzas. So and also good to swap hamburgers, because most of us like hamburgers. You can do a turkey burger, or mix half ground meat, half turkey burger, or you can do black bean burger. Those are really good. And you could get lower fat bread for buns. Or if you want, you can go ahead and use lean ground meat in your hamburger. That's fine. So, and of course, no fries unless they're baked in the oven at home, and preferably a potato sliced up. It's more healthy for you than frozen fries with oil on it. But anyway, and then we have an air fryer, so that's good for cooking the fat out of fries, or you just put a bag of fries in the air fryer. They taste so good and crispy. But yeah, really the best option would be to slice up a potato and bake it, or just fry it in a pan with a little bit of oil, and then put it in the oven and bake it the rest of the way to get the oil off of it. But so those are some healthy recipes. And yeah, I was going to talk to you about exercise. Just keep moving. A lot of people I know go walking for exercise, and quite honestly, walking is not exercise unless you're power walking, unless you're going at a fast pace. Because if you're just leisurely walking, I'm sorry, that's not exercise, not hardly. I've seen people that they walk as leisurely, and they're talking with their girlfriends while they're walking, and they're going so slow. It's like almost as slow as a turtle. It makes me think of, it goes so slow. It makes me think of my grandmother's farm. Makes me think of the cows in the pasture when they would be walking. They'd just be going so slow, And I don't know if you're used to seeing cows, but I grew up seeing cows, and I just never seen such a slow or dumb creature in my life. They get in the road, you honk, they don't move, they're just so slow. But seeing these women walk so slow, it just makes me think of a bunch of cows because they're so slow. But anyway, no, that's not exercise. I mean, it's not doing you any good, not unless you're power walking. So, and sadly, most people don't exercise until their doctor tells them they have to exercise because of health reasons, because they could die, or because they already have health related problems from not exercising. They have high blood pressure, hypertension, they have all these things going on, and the doctor says they have to exercise. I knew a lady at my church who she would go walking on the church track. The church had a real nice indoor track that was upstairs, and she was a huge woman. She said, "I have to go walking because my doctor says I have to go walk. I hate to walk." And you could tell she hated to walk. And I would watch her walking up the track, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I never seen anything move so slow in my life." And she's just slowly going around. I'm just watching her, and I'm standing there. It takes a long time to watch her go around the track. Oh my goodness, it's not doing you any good. So I just want to say, power walk, or what a power walk looks like. It's almost a run. It's almost a jog. It's almost a jog. You just have to get your heart rate up, and if you need to break a sweat, because if you're not sweating, you're not exercising. And I hate to break it to you, but you look at the people, look at them that only walk for exercise. Just look at them, and look at how flabby their butts are. Look at how flabby they are, and tell me, is it doing them any good? And think. Okay, that's all I have for today. You guys take care. See you soon. Bye. Oh, give me a thumbs up if you like this.